We're not even conscious that we go up and down as we walk. The brain tunes that out. We're not conscious that we do this when we walk inside. We see the world as if it was in a wonderful dolly shot, yes? The way we see is the way this thing shoots. The awkward thing about hand-holding a camera is the center of its mass is buried inside it. And every blessed thing you do with your hands is probably a tangent to that, and so it makes it change its angle, which is, the worst thing you can do to a shot is, unless it's deliberate, is to have it do this, because our eyes don't do that. Our eyes are a marvelous computer that sort of make dolly shots as we walk. One of the things that I'll show you is an evolutionary development in this regard, and it's funny, some of this gear goes on for years and years and years, and then there's a leap forward. This is the new vest, the first change in the vest design, which is hanging this 50, 70-pound load on somebody. The first change in this thing, which is, if you compare it to the other vests, has a swiveling business at the hips and at the shoulders, because that's what we do when we walk. It has no chest strap, so that women or people who might like to breathe, for example, are not inhibited by this thing. And it's a symmetrical front and back structure, so for the first time we can hang a three-section arm from the back and get an enormous lifting range, or we can hang the rig from the front as we're used to, right? And it only bears on the human body and in the places where a load is friendly to the body. We have wonderful control over the performance. With literally fingertips, you're lifting 50, 60, 70 pounds up and down 30-some inches, right? We now cover range of weights from the iPhone to the 3D rig, and they all work just the same. They allow you to support the rig without influencing it. They allow you to very slight touch will cause it to pan until
this smoothie, this little thing here, which is what, about $180 some odd dollars, probably a little less at B&H, can handle both the GoPro, the Flip, or the iPhone, and there are special clips for the various things. So Garrett, oh, look at this. Wow. Look at this. Okay. So there you are.
Those who are, visually impaired, those visually impaired who need a bigger screen image. This thing is nuts.
Yeah, so the idea being that this little gimbal here makes this a functional tool. You can make your movies now with a Steadicam for about $185, all right? And it took me about 4 minutes to learn how to use this.
Now if we turn around and let's go over here behind us, and we have a full studio configuration for the C300 using the same plate that we're using in the lightweight. We have a lens support on it, we have a studio follow focus, a lightweight map box. We also have a new items which are, like I said, the lightweight bridge over here for support with the bracket, and then also the battery mounts. So you can mount a battery and a codex recorder in this case, and behind you we have it with one of the new solid-state media recorders for Blackmagic. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Always keep in mind, Arri is the standard around the world. I regularly go to rental houses, people pull out follow focuses that they bought 8, 10, 11 years ago, they still rent them out every single day. That's because we have the quality and we know what we're doing because we work on set all the time. You need to have control over your camera. You need a decent map box that can give you the kind of trays that you want. You need a follow focus that's accurate without having to modify or change anything. Please visit our website at arri.com/PCA. You can have all the training videos that you want that take you through every step-by-step of how we put our kits together. You'll also find a suggested kit for every kind of camera that you have. Even when you're renting, you can just go through the suggested kits and tell your rental house, I want this, and the list is already prepared for you.
Now we've got $100,000 worth of camera. I'm not worried about it. And it's as smooth as can be. It'll take up to about a 70-pound package. It also becomes a mini jib just by adding a parallelogram. And this is unique about this one, not unique, very few. We're only working on one point here. We have one balance point. Easy to use.
and the level of precision